Thank you.
So let's check everything if they're in the correct dimensions or not. I just set the dimension of the field to 6,000 and 4,000 length and width, and that's it. In the ask a question.
Sure, but can I see the configuration for the field lines, please?
Is this software written by Pygame?
By Vikings? Who is Vikings?
Pygame. It's like the Pygame software. So just forget about it.
Okay, can I see the field lines in the SSL Vision, please?
Yeah, right. It's a solution.
Yeah, sure. And can you make the can you enable the picture so I can see the field, and also enable the field lines, please?
Image and also what?
Camera calibration result, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, but Nikolai, that's wrong, right?
That's a little bit wrong, but
No. You have a bigger field, right? Your field isn't that. Your field is bigger, correct?
no, it's bigger than the standard size.
Yes. So I would expect that everything that we see here does not align with the lines on the field, and instead, you're just using parts of your field. That is what I would expect. Can you verify that, Nikolai?
Yeah, that's correct, because we want to have the exact same scenarios, all the same dimensions.
I can't hear you, Nikolai. You're really quiet.
Sorry, I had my microphone moved to the top. So yeah, so the basic idea is you have the scenario and you have this absolute positions, and also the distances between all the robots, and this should not change. You should not scale this up, because then it's completely different and not comparable to others. So that's why you have to configure your SSL vision for the specified dimensions. So you will only play on part of the field, and you will probably need to align the smaller part to your goal, because your goal is fixed. Everything else can be adjusted. So in the end, all the real lines that you see in the field will not be the actual lines. You will just have a virtual field lines when you have configured it correctly. And then all the robots should should handle it correctly, because they just get the positions from SSL Vision with the correct coordinates, and then we can also use a validation tool and sorter and your team software, and all will just work with that. But you have to configure SSL Vision for that.
Okay, so that's that. As I thought, the lines on the field won't match.
So I guess I have to move the control points into some directions.
Yeah, you have to figure out where on the real field, the end of the sizes that we inserted in SSL Vision would be, and then you have to make sure that the aligned, lines look the same.
So my
It's really
suggestion
hard.
is, so what we did in our lab, we had almost the correct size already, but still we just made new temporary lines, just 10 centimeters next to the others. And then we could just do the normal calibration, which is much easier than doing this all manually. But at least I would suggest that you measure the distances on the field and make some markings on the field where the new corners, the new middle line and the new touch line would cross, so that we can see it in
Verify
vision,
it.
SSL vision, and can move the control points manually there and then do the calibration again.
Also, may I suggest that you fall back to the old calibration and do the challenge 3 and 4 first? Because, the time is ticking. We are already half an hour in, and all challenges that we can't reach today are just lost.
Fortunately,
And
I didn't save these settings that I have just made right now, and I can just close the SSL Vision and open it again and turn back into old calibration. Is
Good.
it okay with you?
I
To
think
do what?
it will save the configuration when you close, so you should kill the vision in this case probably, but yeah.
So I just close the SSL Vision and open it again. Is that okay?
I think if you close it, then it will save what you currently have configured.
I hope it don't. It doesn't.
You can.
Yeah, because that's why I suggested to kill it on terminal. Just do a kill all vision
Okay.
in the terminal. Because I think then it should not, or maybe also canceling here should also, yeah. That's something. Yeah, that should.
So, Omid, if we are on the wrong, on the vision that's actually calibrated for your field and not for the field that you should have set up, we can only do challenge 3 and 4, but we can start with them and then you start calibrating again. Is that good for you?
Let us do challenge number 3, and so we can't do number 1 and 2.
You have to configure in the way that is specified in the rules with the 4 times 3 meters, 4 times 6 meters for the whole field, and not scaling up like you did right now, but marking on the field. Like correct markings.
Okay. So this was saved, unfortunately. I just gonna change the calibration. Okay.
So good luck with that.
Thank you.
Also, is this your only hardware time slot? Because you would also be able to move it to your backup slot. But I can't see a second one right now.
As far as I know, both slots were cancelled yesterday and there was only a new one scheduled. So if there's still time to do another one, we can have a backup slot, but there is not a lot of time left.
Yeah.
Unless it's at 4 a.m. for me.
So Omid, I see you changed back your vision calibration.
So yes, we did, and we are setting the robots on the right
Very good.
position.
So please keep in mind that I want to have a short look at the vision as soon as we're ready to verify everything's okay.
Correct. Cool. Do you want to check it now and then?
Yeah, sure. While you're setting up, fine. Bye by me.
So,
So
where do you want to see?
yeah, please show the camera calibration and the calibration result, I think. That looks good to me. And please go into the global, geometry and show me the settings for the geometry. That also looks kind of good to me because you said that's the size of your field, right?
Yes.
Good. Then we have finished to check the vision for scenario 3. So we could go back to the hardware challenge tool, please.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you had the hardware challenge tool open when I interrupted you to ask for the vision. The vision is fine. Thank you. Yeah, this one. That looks good to me. Now we need to set that up. So I think, Nicola, you already supervised one dribbling challenge. Do you know if the tool will automatically take the time or if we have to do that manually?
I haven't been in this. I had to leave
Oh, yes.
earlier last
Okay,
time.
so just for security, I think we should take the time manually too.
Yeah, I should. That's always a good idea.
Yeah, I don't have a stopwatch here, but I only have one screen and I want to watch the, thing happening. So if one
don't
of
you have
you could
You
open a
don't have
stopwatch.
any smartphone?
Yes, so Selina, could you use your stopwatch?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. And during the dribbling challenge, I will call out the different gates passed and when I think the game should stop.
Cool.
And then we can compare our manual time with the official time if the tool produces any. So, Omid, are you ready?
So if this looks okay, I'm gonna set the camera and let you see what's.
Yeah, I think the camera looks okay. Please be aware that you actually should have a blue robot dribbling. I don't think that actually matters, but just FYI, that's why the tool is not gonna work.
We can do this, but let us just use the yellow robots if it's possible.
I think that is fine. Do you agree, Nikolai, Selina?
If we time everything manually, then it's okay. But we cannot use the time that the tool gives us then. So maybe more people should be watching the time then.
Okay, I will try to open a stopwatch on my own. Also, I need you to show me the game controller, I think.
Game,
Omid?
yes. The game controller is right here.
So the game controller is in halt, that is correct. Can you show me the settings for all the rules? So there's no auto connected. I think this is correct for this challenge. Do you agree, Nikolai, Selina?
Yeah, I think for this challenge it should be correct.
Good. So the challenge starts when we press. Do you know the let me look that up too.
It's a stop and a normal start command, right?
Let me check. It is stop and then force start, which starts the timer.
Yeah. So let me connect my camera to see the field and then start our game.
You press the force start on my command, please.
I think the tool should.
The tool will not do that because we have a yellow robot.
Oh, does it not allow to override the checking?
I think you can't start it, but we can try to check.
Yeah, I'm just reading the code to see if we can do. But yeah, otherwise we can do it manually. I think, especially for this challenge,
Yeah.
we don't need so much assistance by the tools.
Yes, I agree. It would be good to go to force start immediately, though. Please do not press any game controller buttons while I can't see your bots. Okay, this looks correct to me. Can you re-enable your camera, please? Can you please talk to me and tell me what's going on?
there's a problem. We can see the vision in our program, and we're just trying to fix this. I just
Okay.
all the actually the game controller and other things to see which one is the problem.
Okay. Please be reminded that we have just 1 hour left. In 1 hour, everything else will be cancelled.
Always. So everything looks fine, and we can start the game. Is there
Yeah,
anything?
so I need to see the game controller and I need to see the field, and I don't see either of that right now.
So okay. Uh, Let me first use the game controller and refresh this page. So
Very good. Please show me the settings. That looks good to me. Now, can you please also enable the camera for the field? Not the vision camera. This one? Yes. Please show the hardware tool to validate the positions of the robots.
the hardware tool.
Yes, please.
Yeah. That's not it. Zaten böyle mi?
This looked good. Yes, thank you. So if you could go back to the game controller. So what's now going to happen is on my command, I will say start, then I will press my start button, and then you will give a force start, and the time's counting. Do you understand?
Yeah, that's it. I send a stop command, and right now I'm gonna
Yes.
do the.
So it's 3, 2, 1, start.
Can we try again?
You have 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think did it touch the robot? Because I think touching is a fail.
Okay, so the first trial is failed for touching the other robots. I really have to zoom in your camera, I guess. Is it possible that the camera is kind of slower than the transmitted game controller?
کلا همه خاموش.
I think I will just start the time when I see the robot moving.
That sounds fair to
Probably
me too.
more precise. Probably.
Yes. Okay, so Selina, Nikolai, are you ready to take the time?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the second trial for the dribbling challenge for Omid. You can give a start and I will start the clock as soon as the robot moves. Omid, you can give a force start on your...
All right, just a moment. Ready? اسمش خاموش رو گفتم خاموش.
قطع کنی میشه قطع کنی صداشو اول روشن کن تو روشن کرد تو روشن کرده میبینم
So we're gonna give a force start on 3, 2, 1. So I guess we need another try.
Okay, so the Omid touched their robot before the ball was passed through the first gate. So the second trial is also over. And we can start the third trial whenever you'd like. Nikolai, do you know if Omid is allowed to touch their software in between these trials?
No, they are not allowed.
Okay, so Omid, please be aware you are not allowed to touch or modify any code right now.
Okay, that's right. So we're gonna do the third try.
Good.
On 3, 2, and 1. I love the robotics.
So the Omid bot touched the robot, so this trial is also over. That was the last trial for Omid. So Omid will score no points in the dribbling challenge because they never passed even one gate.
Okay, thank you. So we're gonna move into the fourth channel.
Yes, please.
Challenge. Yes.
So Selina, Nikolai, I have to leave for a few minutes. I will be back soon. Please, if any questions from Omid, or please take over the challenge while I'm away. Thank you.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
There is no specific position for the robots in the fourth challenge, right?
They should be on the middle line, also halfway line.
Okay.
The ball at the center.
Since our camera doesn't detect the actually the middle line of the field, Is it possible for us to start from the half of the field, the middle of the half of the field? Or any
Is the
solution
ball
that-
not is the ball not visible on this part, or
Sorry, I did not understand.
can't you see the ball at the center point, or why?
I don't think so.
I'd say we can move it a little bit. Inside the field. Can you show the vision viewer so that we can see that it's not possible? Okay, it's really
One of our
can-
thread, I guess we can, but in the other one we can't. Let me just remove the camera calibrations and
can you move it on the
bir otomatik buraya fatı sepik dönüşü. Yes, we just do this. Bak rotan olmuş mu? Ay koordinatları olmuş mu? So I guess we can detect
okay.
the other part of the field. It's okay, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just they just need to be visible, and then they will hopefully move inside the correct field.
Okay. Ben fatı basılmış. Rotoru. Fatı basılmış. Lütfen bak vasatmış.
Have you prepared the Tiger's autoref?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you prepared the Tiger's autoref?
No, we didn't.
Because this is supposed to be the pass detection tool, as described in the rulebook.
Yes.
Actually, we didn't prepare this. Let me check it right now. I guess I had just. Let me just check.
Yeah, it should not be too complicated. Just pull the repository and do and run the build script.
Also, I'm back here, so I just got a bit of pen and paper, so I can write down, passes if we ever get there. And thanks for covering me, Nikolai.
Sure. Yeah, it's a good idea to count them manually. I did this in the last challenge as well with making lines on the paper. Because the autoref is not, in the last challenge, there were some misdetections because probably the vision setup was not so good and some passes were just not detected.
Yeah, I read that we need to verify that on the video, and we will do that, I think.
Yeah.
That's why we're counting. So, Omid, there are 42 minutes left of your hardware challenge.
I will do my best to prepare it as soon as possible.
Good luck with that.
I'm just trying to install the Tiger Auto, and I guess it needs some dependencies like Java or others, and I can't install Java on my PC because our country is it's not available in our country.
So I told Nikolai that that might be an issue, but Nikolai said he talked to you and said that there was no issue.
I'm back. What's the issue?
Omid claims that there is no Java in Iran because of sanctions.
I asked one of your team colleagues, and they said it's no problem.
I guess in that moment there was no problem, but now it is because we are in the challenge. If we weren't in the challenge, it would be perfect.
Ah, you mean it's no problem because you can overgo the regulations?
No, it's just about luckiness.
Okay. Well, then I guess we can also count the passes manually if you are not passing too fast.
Also, if you do that, please give us a recording of the vision log, because then we need to feed that into the auto on our own. So you need to record a vision log and send this to us.
We are doing this actually, and we can. It's okay. We just record the. There's something like we record it with log tools. Is that okay?
I'm sorry, what is okay?
Log tools.
The SSL log tools, I think they are correct, yes. Nikolai, can you agree?
Yeah, that's okay.
So
Good.
let's go to challenge number 4 and set everything up. Benim bachelor çalışıp sormam öncümde.
Okay, so guys, I will go to prepare our challenge now. Selina and Toby are here. So yeah, I wish you luck with the remaining time and see you later.
Can you stay in the channel for the recording, or can't you do that?
I think when I quit, I can give the host to someone else, but we will see. Otherwise, I will just stick here and just mute myself.
Thanks.
Yeah, bye.
That seems to work. So Omid, it's FYI, we have 15 minutes remaining, and I have no idea what we are waiting for right now.
Actually, calibrating the vision system just takes too much time, and I guess if you can give us a little time to actually make that up, it would be perfect.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you properly right now. What is your question?
Actually, calibrating the camera or the vision system at first that we did, and we did it wrong, and we had to turn it back to the previous calibration.
Yes.
That just takes too much time, and we need time to prepare for challenge number 4.
Yeah, but you don't get extra time because it was in the rules that you need to specify the vision like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we are still waiting.
How much time do we have?
You have 13 minutes remaining. 1-3.
Okay.
And the challenge itself takes 5 minutes, so we cannot start it beyond 55.
All right. As soon as we prepare for the challenge, I just tell you to start the challenge.
You have to talk to me because I need to verify that everything is okay. So continue your preparations and tell me when you're ready to start.
All right. Thank you. So in the time my friends are preparing for the 4th challenge, may I ask the question?
Sure, I'm here. You can always ask questions.
I just actually have a look at the rules for technical challenges and actually the hardware challenges, and
Yes.
I can see that it says we can have a field with dimensions more than 4 times 3.
That is true.
So actually, our field is actually more than 4 times 3.
Yeah. So what challenge are you referring to?
I'm talking about challenge 1 and 2.
Good. Yes.
So we can't just play with our field size in the challenge 1 and 2.
No, because you need to read the rules carefully. They say the following stuff. Normal rules, division B match rules applies. Okay, that's not an issue. Human interference is not allowed. Okay. The opponent robots must be shaped like normal robots. Okay. The goal must be 0.7 meters wide. Teams should provide a visible goal with the correct dimensions to make evaluation easier. You didn't do that.
Yeah.
Teams need to calibrate SSL vision for a half field with 3 × 4 meters. That means a full field would be 6 by 4 meters, standard field size. The goal is on the 4-meter side. The actual field can be larger. That's what you're referring to. But the
Yeah.
ball will still be out of field when leaving the SSL vision calibrated field.
I just get it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can have a bigger field. The carpet, we don't care.
But the calibration must be the actual, must be the right size actually.
Correct. And that's what Nikolai said, like you should have these temporary lines that match the smaller field.
Yeah, I understand.
Because otherwise the calibration will be hard.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, Omid, we have less than 5 minutes remaining, so we can't start your challenge anymore, or if we do, we have to abort it early.
So we can we just start right now?
Sure.
So, what do you want to see?
So normally I would want to see the autoref connected, but you're not going to do this. Instead, I want to see that you're recording a log of the vision data. Can you show me your recording?
We are actually recording, but the recording is in other PC.
Okay, so I have to trust you in that. Okay, maybe. So then, whenever you're ready, I will. Selina, are you also able to start a clock on Notice?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so we will look at the video, and as soon as one of the robots starts moving, we start the clock, and as soon as it is 12 p.m. exactly, the trial is over, and we count the passes by hand. And also we want Omid to send the vision log after that.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
So let me just turn on the robots. آره اون بر دوربینش کامل میگیره حالا نمیخواد جفت روتر بشه بذار پشت دایره دیگه یکی هم بذار پشت این دایره حتما نباید اونجا باشه جفتش روشنه آره جفتش روشنه
You can just start, Omid, because you're not connected to the autoref and you don't need to place the robot in exact positions. There is 1 minute remaining.
Okay. Robot'tan nasıl canmış? Okay.
There are 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Can we do it fast right now?
That looks like that does not look like a pass to me. There are 15 seconds remaining.
It's okay. It's just,
Careful. If you touch the ball now, it's minus 10 passes. Don't do that.
So, now I bet that's it.
So time is up. I haven't seen you touching the ball because you know you're lucky. So you have 0 passes.
Okay, thank you. We know that, but that's okay.
Yeah, it would have been really sad to end with negative 10 passes.
All right.
So then, Omid, time is up. Thanks for your participation. Have you a good competition.
Thank you so much, and we appreciate your Jeffrey and help so much.
Can you end the recording, Selina?